I'm not a good videographer. You guys already know that. And I'm told that this hat makes me look like a dude. So just maybe I'll pull this braid around so I look more social media appropriate. All right, we are here at Fountain Hills Park and we're gonna be doing some disc golf. Ooh, sorry. Some disc golf today. So the boys are more proficient at disc golf than I am, but I am gonna give it the old college try. And this is a driver. No, this is a mid-range. This is a mid-range. What's the mid-range for?
Mid-range is for like going short-ish distances, but I would recommend it for like about 50 feet or something, around that.
Okay. So we're gonna come and do some family outing. The weather is beautiful today here in Phoenix, outside Phoenix actually. It's gorgeous out, so come along with us. So this is actually very disturbing. I'm not sure what happened to the duck's leg here. What happened, Sonora? What happened to it?
It just like broke. Ooh, dog poop.
Okay, yeah, and then there's an area here where people haven't cleaned up after their dogs.
See if I can turn it around.
Yeah, let's see if we can amend this poor statue.
This thing's kind of heavy.
Oh dear. I wonder if lightning struck it maybe? Oh golly. Oh boy.
Okay.
Trying to do a little bit of repair work here.
That's the best I can do.
Okay, it looks better. We're not professional sculpture. It was very heavy to move around, but wow, that was really sketchy. Just seeing it all twisted like that, it was like, woof.
Goodbye, disc. It was fun while it lasted.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're probably gonna throw it in the water.
Excuse me, I'm an amateur, but I think I've got some mad skills I'm ready to kind of bust out with you guys, so.
Hey. Goodbye, Herbie. I named him Herbie, by the way.
Oh, I like it. Thank you.
Can I walk through here? Okay.
So a little bit about family time. I have a pretty crazy schedule these next couple weeks at work, and so we're enjoying a little bit of family time because that was our journey when we traveled, when we sold everything we owned to full-time travel, to spend more time together as a family. That wasn't just weekends, it wasn't just 1 week out of the year, it wasn't just vacation time, it was time together always. And we have learned a lot through this process. And I know we love to get outside, so the weather is kind of, there's looming clouds back there. Weather is kind of marginal today, but the temperatures are cooler, so we are out to play some disc golf.
So you can't just like go into a park and weld the duck together. You could use duct tape.
Yes.
I have some.
Do you have some duct tape? That's what we need. That's what we need.
This is the hole number 1 mid-pro box.
Amateur.
It's a par 3. We're aiming for this one, so a 305 feet. So,
but where's the goal?
Here we go.
Where's
it is around to the left.
Woo! There goes Dada. So the ducks are really calm.
The ducks don't care. In the championships, they were
I feel
everywhere.
like I should have brought my glasses. It's getting so dark.
Little bird jacuzzi. This is the fountain. See how unprofessional? I'm pointing. This is the fountain that goes off every hour here, and it's so beautiful. As you can see, it's clearly not on right now.
So this is the novice tee box where you'll be starting.
This is where I'm starting.
And the basket is to the left of the big tree here, kind of just in front of the palm tree.
Okay, so it's like way over there.
It's only 200 feet.
Left there.
It's way over there, by the way.
One right here,
That's the power
holding right here. Or you can do this with your pointer finger right here, thumb on top, and fingers like this.
All right, let's see what you got, pal.
All right.
That was a good one, pal.
Not as left as I wanted to go, but I guess the power grip is this. This is the way professionals do it.
So thumb here. Does it matter where I put my thumb on the disc itself?
Probably not as much for a very beginner.
Right here, like horizontally.
And then you're gripping the edge with your fingers.
Yep.
Right there.
Okay.
And you're gripping the edge, but if you want to throw like this, which is not the correct way, which Daddy throws it like that, you can do it. All right.
Okay.
So
So you're gonna twist the whole body.
Sure.
That's
So
where you get the power.
whichever way your foot is pointing at the end, once you're done running or just staying put, you always want to be
It's raining.
the way your foot is pointing is where your disc is gonna head.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
That was good.
Okay.
A lack on the spin.
I use
a
the
little
power grip, so
bit. A lack on the spin.
not bad for my first hole of the day. Is it hole? Is it hole? It is hole. So it's like golf, except for nothing at all like golf because you're using it
It's
for
basically golf. It's the same thing. Just it's different grass. You start from like a tee box, and you just use frisbees or discs is the correct way to say it. And you're just aiming for a basket. So that's the only difference. By the way, this is par 3. Yes!
Woo! All right.
That was a lucky one.
The boys have a lot more practice than me. Also, I'm not competitive, so I'm not a good player.
You're not mine, right? Get it in. You've got this.
Ah.
So here's some putting tips. Here's some putting tips. So you do not want to throw like this, because then the wind catches it, just doesn't get in.
You want to give it some heat, like this.
You want to stand straight, and even though you're like this, don't just do this. Just don't. It will not get in. You do this.
Woo! These are a lot of really good tips. Okay, I'm gonna try now.
Careful, you didn't cut yourself when you smack my dagger.
So not everybody is a fan of disc golf, right, Sonora? Which is fine, but it's still nice to be outside and walk around as a family.
All right, Mom. Here we go.
Whoa! Careful.
Did you?
catch that?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you get that on video?
Yeah, I did.
Almost went down like a ton of bricks. Glad I didn't. I'm gonna try with my left hand now. Maybe my right.
Don't.
No, my non-dominant arm.
You're gonna make it go in the water, so you're gonna owe me $17.
I am not.
A little too high.
Kind of a slice there. You know, my
Yes.
ankle's a little sore.
It looked like you
From
were
that
cutting a
fall.
pineapple.
So I want to go. You don't putt. I'm not putting right now, right? This is a putt.
This is a
Too far
putt.
away.
This is a putt.
No, I'm too far away to putt.
No,
right?
this is a putt.
But you were like this when you're putting, like granny shot.
Don't putt however you want, Mom.
Okay, there we go. Yes, thank you. Good. Ah, too far.
It was good. Okay.
All right, this is gonna be my winning putt. I feel it in my bones. Ready? Getting a granny squat going down. And
Yes! Nice!
So the good thing about this course is that it is the #1 rated disc golf course in the entire Phoenix area. It's kept up really well. Has some of the top tier baskets. I guess the baskets, there's different levels.
oh, very
How
cool.
nice they are, and these are like the premier top level.
Very high.
Yes.
High
And the course is
caliber.
maintained really well, and it's beautiful.
It is a beautiful park, and the fountain is still going, which is
15 minutes starting every hour.
15 minutes per start of every hour, which is amazing. So we get to see all these cool places in our travels that we never would have seen had we stayed in our Sticks and Bricks house. So one of the many reasons why we love living in the RV full time. Now, is every day sunshine and roses? No. But not every day in your Sticks and Bricks house is sunshine and roses either. So this has been an amazing opportunity getting out west. We never thought we'd be able to see out west. And we love this area. Look at how beautiful. The weather is gorgeous.
And another. And then a duck.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to do just the sky.
Another thing about doing things outside is they're typically inexpensive / free, and it's an opportunity to move and be active with your family, which we also weren't doing when we lived in a sticks and bricks house. Now, granted, in Phoenix over the summer, it was pretty marginal. It was very, very hot. We're not outside that much, but we're so excited now that the weather has kind of calmed down and we can spend more time outside. So apparently when you don't throw as far, you're the first to go next time. So really, that's a win, I think, because you're the first one to go next time.
That was beautiful.
So all that you're missing is, so what you're doing is you're kind of throwing it like this and it's just kind of wobbling a bunch.
Oh yeah, just kind of.
So you need to get it to where you do a little wrist flick and it keeps it straighter and gives it a little more power.
Okay. So I need to use my wrist flick to get a little more power. Now I know what I need to work on. I'll try that this next one.
It's just a fun round, you know, keep it straight, even though I've gotten all these except for my
I'm excited. I'll tell you. All right, here we go.
All right. Try not to wobble. Try and do a flick of the wrist. Ah, I hit the pole.
That was your only. That was just my practice. I know.
All right, hole number 5 is, I think it's the longest par 3 on the course at 462 feet from the tee box to the basket.
Yikes.
It's way down the hill beyond that last tree. It's kind of past it and to the left of the tree.
Like in the road.
The roadway is out of bounds if it goes there and you have to take a drop. You have to add an extra stroke.
Okay.
It's our most challenging hole that we've encountered. I've never gotten better than a 5.
Oh
We'll be
my.
hitting somebody's house.
Here's Obi going across the road here, looking both ways though. In somebody's yard. Whoops. I'm a little nervous about this hole since there's been some challenges already, so wish me luck.
Retry. 2, 1.
Obi.
Ah. Oh dear.
And it's going to stay in the grass. Good job. Challenge is accepted.
I got like 2 feet farther than your mom.
You did get like 2 feet farther than me. Looks like a storm is coming in though. So there's something to be said for doing things now and doing things in the moment and recognizing that perfection isn't always possible. Because if we waited till everything was perfect, we never would have traveled. I never would have done travel nursing. We wouldn't be enjoying the things we enjoy today. So remember that and keep your main thing the main thing. So I guess what I mean to say is keep the main thing the main thing. Ours is family time. It's having fun. It's being together. All those little moments of those being together and the fun and the genuineness, they build up to this huge part of our lives. So don't lose focus and don't wait for perfection. Do things now because they matter now.
Right, Mom.
All right, here I
You
go.
got this. Roll with it.
I'm gonna roll with it. All right, let me grab my disc here. Okay, where's the whole way through there? All right.
I told you, every single time on this hole.
And if you find yourself losing focus, then you regroup and reevaluate and make sure that what you're doing is what you want to be doing. Make sure that if your goal is to have more family time or to spend more time outside or all of those things, that you're getting to do those things because we make choices that align with our goals. Right, Sonora?
A little flick with your wrist like this.
Yeah, that's what Daddy was saying.
split on the wrist.
Awesome. I can't tell you how many times I meet people and they say when we retire, we're going to really live life. And when we do this next thing, we're going to live life. When we make more money, when we have more kids, when we move away, when we get rid of this house. And really the time is now. So if you have something on your heart that you really want to do, write it down and pursue doing that. That's what I can say for sure from living this lifestyle. Learn from our mistakes. Do things now. Super nervous about the water.
That was your
9.
7. Here, Mom. She didn't get it in yet.
I think that's a guinea pig.
Mom.
Oh, he's literally rolled all the way down the hill, down the road, and across the street.
Wow.